In the vibrant heart of Elizabethan England, April 1564, William Shakespeare, a future literary titan, was born in Stratford-upon-Avon. His extraordinary journey, infused with personal tragedies and triumphs, mirrored the dramatic intensity of his plays. Shakespeare, a master wordsmith, enriched the English language with over 1,700 original words, and his life's complexities often found echoes in his work. Untimely death within his family profoundly impacted Shakespeare, weaving strands of grief and loss into the fabric of his tragedies. An actor and a shrewd businessman, Shakespeare's multifaceted life added depth to his writing, making him not just a playwright but a chronicler of the human experience. His ability to blend personal pain with artistic brilliance created works that resonate with authenticity and emotional depth, cementing his legacy as an unparalleled genius in the pantheon of literature. Welcome to another episode of Plaid Chronicles. Shakespeare's formative years were likely spent within the walls of the King's New School in Stratford. This institution, noted for its rigorous curriculum, was where Shakespeare would have first encountered the classical texts that would deeply influence his later works. His education here was not merely academic. It was an immersion in a rich tapestry of literature, providing a foundation that would later manifest in his intricate understanding of human nature and mastery of the English language.
Romans, countrymen, lend me your ears. I come to bury Caesar, not to praise him. The evil that men do lives after them. The good is oft interred with their bones. So let it be with Caesar.
At the age of 18, Shakespeare's life took a pivotal turn. In 1582, he married Anne Hathaway, a woman from a neighboring village. This marriage, marked by an age difference unusual for the time, swiftly blossomed into a family with the birth of their daughter, Susanna, in 1583, and twins Hamnet and Judith in 1585. The union with Hathaway, though shrouded in mystery and subject to much speculation, between 1582 and 1592, William Shakespeare's life is shrouded in a veil of mystery, a period often referred to as the lost years. This decade, crucial in the formation of the most illustrious playwright in English history, remains largely undocumented, sparking a myriad of theories and speculations. One prevailing theory suggests that Shakespeare might have worked as a school teacher in rural England. This notion aligns with the common career path of educated men in his era, offering a plausible explanation for his absence from the public record. Another intriguing hypothesis posits that he traveled to Italy. This idea is fueled by the vivid depiction of Italian cities and landscapes in his plays, suggesting a first-hand familiarity with the region. Works such as Romeo and Juliet and The Merchant of Venice showcase detailed knowledge of Italian society and geography, often cited as evidence of his possible travels. Alternatively, it's conjectured that Shakespeare began his theatrical career in London during this time. London in the late 16th century was burgeoning as a hub for theater and the arts. The city was alive with the construction of new playhouses and a growing appetite for drama and entertainment, fostered by the Elizabethan love for spectacle and pageantry. It's within this vibrant cultural milieu that Shakespeare may have started honing his craft, initially in a more obscure or supporting role. These theories, while unconfirmed, paint a picture of a young Shakespeare absorbing the experiences and knowledge that would later permeate his works. Whether through teaching, traveling, or early theatrical endeavors, this period likely played a pivotal role in shaping his literary and dramatic sensibilities. The lost years, thus, stand as a silent witness to the making of a genius, a time when William Shakespeare, a man from Stratford-upon-Avon, was quietly forging his path to immortality in literature. In 1592, William Shakespeare, a young man from Stratford-upon-Avon, began to make his mark in the vibrant and competitive world of London theatre. This period marked the emergence of Shakespeare as a formidable playwright, a journey that intertwined his creative genius with the flourishing Elizabethan theatre scene. Shakespeare's first known appearance in the London literary world was marked by a critique from playwright Robert Greene. In his pamphlet, Greene scornfully referred to Shakespeare as an upstart crow, a comment suggesting that by 1592, Shakespeare had already achieved some level of success and notoriety. This early mention, far from being merely a footnote, highlights the competitive and dynamic nature of the Elizabethan literary scene, a crucible in which Shakespeare's talents were both tested and honed. By the mid-1590s, Shakespeare had written several plays, including the historical dramas Henry VI and Richard III, as well as the Comedy of Errors. These early works, characterized by their vibrant language and complex characters, signaled the arrival of a new, compelling voice in English drama. Richard III, with its charismatic and scheming titular character, showcased Shakespeare's ability to delve into the darker aspects of human nature, while the Comedy of Errors demonstrated his skill in crafting lively and intricate comedies. A pivotal moment in Shakespeare's career was his association with the Lord Chamberlain's Men, an acting company he joined around 1594. This group, which later became the King's Men, was one of the most prominent companies in London and included Richard Burbage, a leading actor of the time. Burbage's talents were well suited to the complex characters in Shakespeare's plays, and their collaboration is regarded as one of the most significant in the history of English theatre. Shakespeare's involvement with the Lord Chamberlain's Men marked the beginning of a fruitful period in his career. The company performed many of his plays, and his partnership with experienced actors like Burbage was instrumental in the development of his dramatic style.
I'm spit. Courage, man. The hurt cannot be much. Oh, ask for me tomorrow. You shall find me a grave, man.
The synergy between playwright and actor was a driving force in the success of the company, and by extension, the popularity of Shakespeare's works. During this time, Christopher Marlowe, another towering figure of Elizabethan drama, was also active in London. Marlowe's works, known for their poetic brilliance and daring themes, likely influenced Shakespeare, contributing to the evolving landscape of English drama in which Shakespeare was both a participant and a pioneer. Shakespeare's early career in London, from 1592 to 1599, was a period of rapid artistic development and growing acclaim. His experiences in the bustling metropolis, his interactions with fellow playwrights and actors, and his involvement with the Lord Chamberlain's Men all played a crucial role in shaping his craft. The plays he wrote during this time not only reflect his burgeoning talent, but also mirror the dynamism and complexity of Elizabethan society, a society that was experiencing an unprecedented flowering of arts and culture. This era, therefore, was not just formative for Shakespeare the playwright, but was also indicative of the rich cultural environment that defined Elizabethan England. In the twilight of the 16th century, a pivotal moment in theatrical history unfolded with the opening of the Globe Theatre in 1599. This iconic structure, situated on the south bank of the River Thames, emerged as a bastion of Elizabethan drama and became synonymous with the works of William Shakespeare. Its construction was a testament to the flourishing state of English theatre, a venture in which Shakespeare was not only a shareholder, but also a primary creative force. The Globe's opening marked the beginning of what many consider the golden period in Shakespeare's career. It was here that some of his most profound and enduring works were performed, including Hamlet, Othello, King Lear, and Macbeth. These plays, written in the early 17th century, delve into the complexities of the human condition, exploring themes of power, betrayal, madness, and the supernatural. They are distinguished by their profound character studies and intricate plots, pushing the boundaries of Elizabethan drama and showcasing Shakespeare's maturity as a playwright. Hamlet, with its introspective hero and exploration of existential themes, was a departure from traditional revenge tragedies, offering a more nuanced psychological portrayal. Othello, a tale of jealousy and deception, presented a tragic hero undone by his own insecurities and the manipulations of others. King Lear, a story of madness and betrayal, examined the complexities of family and power. Macbeth, with its ambitious protagonists and themes of guilt and prophecy, delved into the darker aspects of human ambition. These works, performed at the Globe, resonated deeply with audiences of the time, reflecting both the personal and political anxieties of the era.
Sure, he is an honourable man. I speak not to disprove what Brutus spoke, but here I am to speak what I do know. You all did love him once, not without cause. What cause withholds you then to mourn for him? O judgment, thou art fled to brutish beasts, and men have lost their reason.
The late Elizabethan and early Jacobean periods were times of significant change and uncertainty. The death of Elizabeth in 1603 and the accession of James I brought about a shift in the cultural and political landscape, influencing the arts profoundly. Shakespeare's works during this time reflect this transitional period, grappling with themes of legitimacy, power, and the human psyche. Amidst his professional triumphs, Shakespeare faced personal tragedy with the death of his son Hamnet in 1596. While direct references to his son are absent from his works, the depth of emotional complexity in his subsequent plays suggests a profound personal impact. The grief and introspection born from this loss may have influenced the darker and more introspective themes explored in his plays during this period. The Globe Theatre, therefore, was not just a physical space for performances, but a crucible for some of Shakespeare's most significant works. It was a venue where the societal, political, and personal upheavals of the time converged, reflected in the plays that graced its stage. The years from 1599 to 1608 were marked by both remarkable achievements and profound challenges for Shakespeare, mirroring the complexities of an era that straddled the end of one monarch's reign and the beginning of another. In this environment, Shakespeare not only honed his craft, but also left an indelible mark on the world of drama and the broader tapestry of English history. In the latter stage of his illustrious career, between 1608 and 1613, William Shakespeare, now a seasoned and revered playwright, embarked on a journey marked by a notable shift in his writing style. This phase, reflecting the maturity of an artist who had traversed the gamut of human emotions and experiences, saw Shakespeare delve into the realm of tragic comedy and collaborative works, a deviation from his earlier tragedies and comedies. This period was heavily influenced by the changing cultural and political landscapes under King James I's reign. The ascension of James I in 1603 brought about a distinct shift in the artistic and cultural milieu of England. James, known for his interest in witchcraft and the supernatural, as well as his advocacy for peace in England and abroad, impacted the themes and styles prevalent in the arts of his time. Shakespeare, attuned to the shifts in royal preferences and public taste, adapted his craft accordingly. One of the most significant plays from this era is The Tempest, often regarded as Shakespeare's farewell to the stage. Written around 1610 to 1611, this play stands out for its exploration of themes like redemption, forgiveness, and the complexities of human nature. The Tempest, set on a remote, enchanted island, is a narrative replete with magic, intrigue, and the struggle for power. The protagonist, Prospero, a magician and rightful Duke of Milan, orchestrates events on the island to achieve reconciliation and forgiveness. Scholars have often read this play as an allegory for colonialism and the human quest for knowledge and control, and some even speculate it reflects Shakespeare's own contemplation on his life and career. Another notable play from this period is Henry VIII, a collaborative effort with John Fletcher. This historical drama delves into the tumultuous reign of one of England's most controversial monarchs, Henry VIII, and his marriages. The play is renowned for its portrayal of the political intrigue and personal drama of the Tudor court. Interestingly, it was during a performance of Henry VIII in 1613 that the Globe Theatre, associated so closely with Shakespeare's career, was famously consumed by fire. During this time, the acting company Shakespeare was associated with, known earlier as the Lord Chamberlain's Men, was renamed the King's Men, reflecting the patronage of King James I. This change in patronage was significant as it provided the company with greater prestige and stability, influencing the kind of plays they produced. The King's Men became known for their performances at court as well as at the Globe Theatre, catering to both public and royal audiences. Shakespeare's final years in the world of theatre were marked by a reflective tone and a collaborative spirit. His later works, characterized by a blend of tragic and comic elements, showcase a writer who had evolved in his understanding of the human condition and the complexities of life. The period from 1608 to 1613 was not merely the concluding chapter of Shakespeare's career, but a testament to his enduring legacy as a playwright who transcended the conventions of his time to explore the depths of human experience. In the final act of William Shakespeare's life, the curtain began to draw closed on a career that had redefined the contours of English drama. Around 1613, Shakespeare, having left an indelible mark on the London theatre scene, retreated to the familiar environs of Stratford-upon-Avon, signaling his retirement from the world of stage and playwriting. Shakespeare's return to Stratford was not just a physical relocation, but a symbolic return to his roots, to the place where his journey had begun. In Stratford, he spent his final years in relative quietude, a stark contrast to the bustling life he had led in London. During this period, he lived in New Place, one of the town's largest houses, a testament to the success and wealth he had amassed over his career. His death on April 23, 1616, at the age of 52, marked the end of an era. Shakespeare was laid to rest in the Holy Trinity Church in Stratford. His epitaph, a quirky quatrain warning off grave robbers, remains a testament to his enduring wit. The exact cause of Shakespeare's death remains unknown, shrouded in as much mystery as many parts of his life. Shakespeare's legacy, however, continued to grow after his death, particularly with the posthumous publication of the first folio in 1623. This seminal compilation of his works, put together by his friends and fellow actors John Heminges and Henry Condell, preserved 36 of his plays, half of which had never been printed before. Without this collection, many of Shakespeare's plays, including Macbeth, Julius Caesar, Twelfth Night, and The Tempest, might have been lost to history. The first folio is not just a collection of plays, it is a monument to Shakespeare's genius and a cornerstone of English literature. It was a testament to the profound impact he had on his contemporaries and the high regard in which he was held. The publication of the folio ensured that Shakespeare's works continued to be read, performed, and studied by successive generations, cementing his status as one of the greatest writers in the English language. The years following Shakespeare's death saw his fame and influence only grow.
York, soon to be a king. Would he were wasted, marrow, bones, and all, that from his loins no hopeful branch may spring to cross me from the golden time I look for.
His plays were continually adapted, performed, and celebrated for their rich language, complex characters, and deep exploration of human themes. Shakespeare's ability to capture the essence of the human experience in his works has made them timeless and universally relevant. William Shakespeare, a name that resonates through the annals of literature, was not only a master playwright, but a man of intriguing facets and mysteries. The legacy of Shakespeare extends far beyond his celebrated works, encompassing unique aspects of his life, character, and the times he lived in. One such speculation about Shakespeare is that he might have been left-handed. This theory is based on close readings of his plays, where references to left-handed characters and actions are found. Scholars scrutinize these instances, pondering if they reflect the playwright's own left-handedness. However, without concrete evidence, this remains an intriguing yet unconfirmed aspect of his biography. Shakespeare's impact on the English language is monumental. He is credited with inventing over 1,700 words. His creative manipulation of language, where he transformed verbs into nouns and vice versa, and his knack for combining words in novel ways enriched the English language immensely. This linguistic legacy makes Shakespeare not just a literary giant, but also a significant contributor to the development of modern English. In addition to his literary prowess, Shakespeare was also an actor. Documents from his era list him as a performer, though the exact roles he played remain largely unknown. His acting background likely provided him with valuable insights into stagecraft and character development, skills that greatly enhanced his playwriting. Shakespeare's birthplace, Stratford-upon-Avon, has grown into a significant cultural tourism destination. Visitors from around the world travel to this quaint town to walk in the footsteps of the bard, to see the house where he was born, and to visit places that played a part in his life. This tourism boom is a testament to Shakespeare's enduring popularity and the global fascination with his life and works. Among the mysteries surrounding Shakespeare is the lost play Cardenio, believed to have been co-written with John Fletcher. The play, now lost to history, is a subject of great intrigue, with scholars and enthusiasts speculating about its content and themes. The mere existence of such a work adds to the enigma of Shakespeare's literary output. Shakespeare's interest in botany is evident in his plays, where he mentioned over 50 different types of flowers. This detailed knowledge of flowers and their symbolic use in his plays has been admired by literary scholars and gardening enthusiasts alike. It reflects not only his keen observation skills, but also his ability to weave natural elements into his storytelling. Financially, Shakespeare was quite astute. He invested in real estate in both Stratford and London, which contributed to his family's financial security. These investments reflect a pragmatic side to the playwright, ensuring stability and comfort for his family outside his theatrical endeavors. Portraits of Shakespeare often depict him wearing a gold hoop earring, a fashion statement associated with sailors and artists in his time. This detail adds a layer of mystery and artistic flair to his persona, perhaps reflecting a trend among the creative and adventurous spirits of the Elizabethan era. Shakespeare's signatures are rare and intriguing artifacts. Only 6 examples survive, each spelled differently. This variability has fueled debates about his education and the spelling conventions of his time. The distinct spellings in these signatures offer a glimpse into the fluid nature of English orthography during the Elizabethan era. Finally, Shakespeare's grave in the Holy Trinity Church in Stratford carries an epitaph believed to be written by him. It includes a curse against moving his bones, a common fear at the time due to the practice of exhuming skeletons to make room for new graves. This epitaph, with its blend of superstition and finality, adds to the mystique surrounding the bard's final resting place. These lesser-known aspects of Shakespeare's life paint a picture of a man who was not just a literary genius, but also a person with diverse interests, talents, and a practical side to his nature. They add depth to our understanding of this iconic figure, making the study of his life and work a continually fascinating pursuit. In death as in life, Shakespeare transcended the bounds of time and geography, becoming a global icon of literary brilliance. His works, a blend of the profound and the mundane, the tragic and the comic, continue to resonate, offering insights into the human condition that remain as poignant today as they were over 400 years ago. From the stages of Elizabethan London to the modern-day theaters and classrooms around the world, Shakespeare's legacy endures, a testament to the enduring power of storytelling and the human imagination. If this narrative resonated with you, do support us. Hit that like button, drop a comment with your thoughts, and subscribe. Thank you for staying with us to the end. See you in the next video on Plaid Chronicles.